Did Top Gun fans really feel the need for a sequel of the movie? Definitely! Welcome to Celebrity Rave, where we bring you all the latest celebrity news and gossip. After around 36 years, the original Top Gun hit the theaters. Its new sequel named Top Gun Maverick is still packing up a powerful punch for fans of the first film, as well as new audiences just the same. The movie, which stars the same characters Pete Maverick Mitchell and Tom Iceman Kazansky, is based on Maverick's return to Top Gun to train a new set of ambitious and experienced Navy pilots in the years following Maverick's experience at the flight school over 30 years ago. The new Top Gun Maverick keeps the film nostalgic, with a lively tone which first drew viewers to the big screen in the 1980s, but it now revitalizes Maverick's story in an equally poignant way. While some characters of the OG Top Gun are there in the sequel, others did not physically return for Top Gun Maverick, even though their presence is established in the movie. So, let's look back at the cast of Top Gun from their days in the movie compared to today. Tom Cruise, Pete Maverick Mitchell. In the original Top Gun film, Tom Cruise played the daring, ambitious, as well as certifiably handsome Pete Maverick Mitchell. In the movie, he is a young lieutenant who trains in the US Navy Fighters Weapons School, aka Top Gun, with his best friend, Nick "Goose" Bradshaw. When Top Gun was released in 1986, Tom Cruise was an up-and-coming actor. He appeared in films like Risky Business and The Outsiders before landing his role in Top Gun. Now, since the actor's early days of acting in the 1980s, Tom Cruise has managed to make himself as one of the Hollywood's most dependable stars. The actor has even directed several critically acclaimed films over the years, such as Mission Impossible, Rain Man, A Few Good Men, and Jerry Maguire. And most recently, he is known for playing Jack Reacher in the self-titled film series. Val Kilmer, Tom Iceman Kazansky. Val Kilmer is famous for playing Maverick's cocky, competitive rival in the original Top Gun. In the movie, Maverick and Iceman attend Top Gun flight school, leading them to butt heads and compete against one another to be the best pilot. Before his role in the original Top Gun, Val Kilmer starred in two other featured films named Top Secret along with Real Genius. After the film's release in 1986, the actor's career took off, and now following the success of Top Gun, Val Kilmer later landed roles in several successful films in the 90s, such as Batman Forever, The Doors, and True Romance. The famous actor continued working well through the end of the 90s into the 2000s, but in 2014, he was diagnosed with throat cancer. And after receiving chemotherapy and a tracheotomy, the actor has limited use of his voice, but that didn't stop him from taking on acting projects like Top Gun Maverick. Kelly McGillis, Charlotte Charlie Blackwood. Actress Kelly McGillis starred in Top Gun as Charlotte Blackwood, who is an astrophysicist as well as Top Gun's civilian instructor, whose interest in Maverick's hotshot flying abilities leads to a romance with the main thrill-seeking aviator. It is with Charlie who Maverick opens up about his father's death, who was killed in action during the Vietnam War. McGillis also came to Top Gun hot off a BAFTA, as well as Golden Globe-nominated performance alongside famous actor Harrison Ford in the acclaimed thriller Witness. McGillis later starred in acclaimed films like The Accused alongside Jodie Foster, who the Juilliard-trained actress would rather focus on the stage, and was later a feature actress on the prestigious Shakespeare Theatre Company. Also, the return to film and TV during the 2000s saw Kelly McGillis star in acclaimed horror films like Stakeland and Ty West's The Innkeepers. McGillis' last on-screen appearance was in the TV series Dirty John, the Betty Broderick story. Anthony Edwards, Nick "Goose" Bradshaw. Maverick's radar interceptor officer, as well as best friend, Nick "Goose" Bradshaw, managed to prove to be the steady hand to Maverick's friendly bravado, both in and out of the cockpit, and only for Maverick's once unshakable confidence to weaken after Nick Bradshaw later died during a dogfight. The actor Anthony Edwards already had a hit under his belt with the famous 1984 comedy Revenge of the Nerds, yet his role as Goose in Top Gun is perhaps his most recognizable, and with the line "Talk to me, Goose," and is one of the most repeated from the film. Now, as Edwards has amassed a solid filmography on the big screen with the 1988 cult classic Miracle Mile, as well as a memorable supporting role in David Fincher's serial killer opus, Zodiac in 2007, and it was in TV where Edwards would shine with his numerous award-winning performances as Dr. Mark Green in the medical drama ER. Also, it is in TV where Edwards would later continue to mostly work of late, with his reoccurring roles in Netflix hits Designated Survivor, as well as Inventing Anna and Apple TV Plus's miniseries We Crashed. The actor's next big TV gig will be in the upcoming The Walking Dead spin-off anthology series, Tales of a Walking Dead. Tom Scarrett, Mike Viper Metcalf. Tom Scarrett got his start in 1962 in the movie War Hunt. Long before Top Gun, he spent most of his years starring on TV and becoming a reoccurring character on shows such as Gunsmoke in 1955 and 12 O'Clock High in 1964. Tom Scarrett was seen in the 80s on Cheers for a 6-episode run during 1987 to 1988 and in Steel Magnolias in 1989, and has continued to act on shows including The Grid in 2004, Brothers and Sisters from the years 2006 to 2009, and The Good Wife in 2014. Later on, the actor came back to the big screen and was seen in the films Lucky and Days of Days in 2017. Michael Ironside, Rick Jester Heatherly. A hard-nosed Top Gun teacher, Rick Jester Heatherly views Maverick as a gifted pilot, but at the same time, also a wild card who cannot be trusted. Now playing the role of Jester is a Canadian actor Michael Ironside, one of the great genre actors who first rose to fame as a homicidal telepath in David Cronenberg's Scanners. Also, a string of villainous and tough guy performances would follow in both film and TV, which includes Walter Hill's underrated 1987 action thriller Extreme Prejudice, as well as Paul Verhoeven's beloved sci-fi action films Total Recall in 1990 and Starship Troopers in 1997. The actor is still as prolific as ever in both film and TV, with more recent credits including the TNT series The Alienist, which is the acclaimed action comedy Nobody, and the miniseries named The Dropout. The actor has also forged a career as a voice artist, and notably as the voice of Tom Clancy's character Sam Fisher in the Splinter Cell video game. Rick Rosovich, Ron Slider Kerner. Iceman's radar intercept officer, as well as partner in crime, Ron Slider Kerner, is usually a thorn in the side of Goose and Maverick, as the battle for who is in Top Gun increases in stakes, and even during a game of beach volleyball. Playing the role of Ron Kerner is Rick Rosovich, who was previously known as the man who tried to take on Arnold Schwarzenegger in The Terminator, and later met his doom. After the original Top Gun, Rosovich landed a big part in Roxanne, which is the Steve Martin-led adaptation of Cyrano de Bergerac. The actor would then star in Navy SEALs, along Charlie Sheen and his Terminator co-star Michael Biehn. And where the 1990s saw Rosovich branch out into television, with reoccurring roles in the hit medical drama ER, as well as the Baywatch on Bikes TV series Pacific Blue. In the 2000s beyond, proved to be very quiet for the once prolific Rosovich, along with the last project of note, the 2012 independent film Sandbar. What are your thoughts on this? Who was your favorite in Top Gun? Let us know in the comments section down below. If you enjoyed today's video and found it interesting, then make sure to leave us a thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel, and click on the bell icon to be up to date with the most exciting content as soon as it's uploaded. Thanks for watching! See you again soon in another video.